34, broadcasting to you live with YS or Yes 9 Monstrum Knox. I did this game a couple of days ago. It seemed kind of popular. I got about 6 views, so I'm going to try and broadcast it again, see if I can get some more views. For the For the record, I'm going to see if I can broadcast until the PlayStation 5's internet goes out because it has a bit of a networking issue. Is this where I'm supposed to go?
Crimson Fly! Crimson Fly! Crimson Fly! Crimson Fly! Crimson Fly! Oh, this is... Yeah! Yeah! Crimson Fly! Heck! Here they come! Let's take him out!
I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Head to. Let me get a little closer to my screen. Cloaca Maxima. And where is that? Shantytown.
Please, wait!
I almost gave up. There we go.
Excuse me, Adol. Are you really going to the prison?
Yeah.
In the prison? Well, would it be okay if I came with you?
No.
Oh, there are some things I wanted to see for myself. I promise I won't let you down.
You're not a servant.
What, Carla? Oh, just talking to myself. Okay, let's go, Adol. The truth. Pendleton is to blame for so many... I'm sorry. This probably isn't the time or place.
Monsters really do exist.
Hey!
A treasure chest!
Awesome.
A treasure chest!
we can scale that wall using my gift.
Following this should take us to the prison. Seems we'll have a few tough customers to deal with on the way, though. Will you be alright? Don't worry about me, I'm a Monstrum too after all. That aside, I doubt your sword can do much against a hard-shelled foe like that, but my fists are a different story. You just leave them to me.
Leave this to me, Adol. I can break their defenses.
I'm back in the groove.
Yeah.
Can you take this, Adol? It's amazing Balduke has such huge tunnels beneath it. We can use my gift to reach higher areas. I'm sure it'll come in handy. There's something here. Check this out!
There we go. I'm not used to fighting as her.
A treasure chest!
Rock on!
There's something here. Can you take this at all? Open!
Yeah! Yeah! Something's there. Let's take a break.
And of course, the big room means boss battle. doggy. I should probably take that mask off her, but it matches her color. Concentrated tools with party-wide effects. Consecrated tools. Sacramentals in the main menu to equip them.
A treasure chest!
An adventurer? Come to think of it, I've heard customers mention Adol the Red before. That must be how Carla knew so much about you. She's been looking out for me ever since we were kids, you know. She'd help me with school, teach me how to cook, play with me whenever I wanted. But ever since I started helping out at the store, you still love her, don't you? Of course, and I love working at the store too. It's just, at Pendleton, the bottom line is always number one. I get that's the case, but I want to work at a place where people smile because they mean it. Same goes for the customers too, of course, but I think the best employee is a happy one. Why not change the company from within?
In that case...
Huh? I can't do that. Our company policies are a long-standing tradition. I'm standing still. Is my health going up? There it goes.
There's something here. Can you take this, Adol?
treasure chest!
A treasure chest! This ceiling is really high. I wonder if there's anything up there. Can you take this at all? They're open! Can you take this at all? A treasure chest! A treasure chest!
A treasure chest!
Yeah, the mask just wasn't working for me. Maybe later. Or with someone else.
Something's there. Let's go! Switch!
Oh, a treasure chest!
Let's take a break.
Another boss room.
Okay! This is a really big room. Wait! Something's coming! defeat it. I've never seen the monsters down here before. They sort of remind me of the ones in the Grimwald Mox, though. But how could that be?
None of you know about this?
I'm sorry. We don't know much more than you two. I had no idea, and I've lived in this city my entire life. That was a close call. I wonder what that monster was. It wasn't like the Lemiris.
Where are we now? It looks like we are out of the waterway at least, but this place looks familiar. It appears to be the same cell block of the prison you were locked up in before. We've made it into... Still doing okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I may not look it, but the Grimwalds actually whipped me into a pretty decent shape. But, that said, what should we do from here? How should I know?
You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape. I hope that one day we'll meet again.
Let's find the cell I was held in.
Let's go!
Watch out for those guards. We can use our gifts to sneak past them.
Crimson Line! What the? Where are they hiding? Where are they hiding? Crimson Line! Where are they hiding?
Okay, I'm stuck. Let me see. Teleport over here. Jump down there. Oh? Well, those aren't outfits you see every day. I take it you're not from around here. You wouldn't happen to be those monstrums everyone's been talking about? Crimson King, who is this man? Thanks again for the fork. Oh, don't tell me. Well now, I never would have guessed. That was nothing short of astounding, almost like magic. Are you sure this is okay, revealing your true identity? It would seem the trick is on the other foot this time around. Exactly what happened after you broke out, or have you always possessed this power? You relate the entire story of how things played out on to inmate 212 in full detail. I see. Adol, was it? You must be that adventurer the guards keep gossiping about. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Parks. Revealing your name at last, huh? Well, it'd be rather rude of me not to, given the circumstances, no? I'm surprised you returned to the prison at all, much less to investigate it. But let me tell you now, getting the full picture of this place will be far from easy. What makes you say that? Just getting here was hard enough already. The prison's interior features a complex layout of security-locked sectors. Even the guards themselves have difficulty traveling between them. With that in mind, I can only imagine how much harder it would be for you. Then what should we do now? As you may know, Balduke Prison once operated as a fortress. There may yet remain a good many escape routes to the outside owing to that. If I were to guess, that underground passage you snuck in from was one such route. So you mean we'd have to find those other routes and try sneaking in again? It would appear so. That won't be easy. Why do you look so happy about that? I certainly wouldn't expect any less from a self-proclaimed adventurer. Parks, right? Do you have some sort of agenda here in the prison too? It's just, well, you seem to have gathered a fair bit of information. Well now, aren't you a perceptive one, miss? Krisha Pendleton. Ah, from the company. You have a different air about you from the rest of your family. Even more so if you're concluding with an escaped felon in a place like this. Well, that's because, no need to be so nervous. You're doing this because you have to, no? You're here on no one's accord but your own. I can see it in your eyes. Yes, that's right. The same goes for me. I came to this prison seeking the whereabouts of a friend. You did? Who is it you're looking for? A young man whom I've been unable to get a hold of for quite some time now. This is the last place he should be, but I heard reports stating as much nevertheless. I couldn't understand how or why. There's no crime he'd be guilty of after all. Have you managed to find him yet? In a sense, apparently he's being held in a different sector. But I'm afraid I'm at my limit so far as an investigator of this place goes. Why don't you work with us then? Work with you, the Monstrums? It certainly sounds preferable to breaking out of here on my own. But are you sure about this? I don't have powers like the two of you. We all have our roles to play. Then I can only hope I manage to suit mine. Very well then, I suppose this isn't the first time you've bailed me out, as it were. Can I count on the two of you to escort me out of this prison? Of course. Wow, you can break locks now, just like that? No forks required anymore, it seems. Now then, lead the way, you two. It's time I took a stand myself. That sound. It's the warning bell. Seems they've caught on to our little scheme. There they are. Wait, you're the White Cat and the Crimson King. How did the Monstrums manage to break in? We gotta take care of them before we slip into the waterway. Let's go, Crimson King. Oh, I'm yawning a lot tonight. Well, that was easy. I was expecting more of a challenge. Too strong. Why are the Monstrums helping a prisoner escape? Come on, now's our chance. Let's go. Idol and Krishia manage to shake off the pursuing guards soon after. They proceed to escort Parks over to the entrance of the Cloakia Maxima. After safely making their escape, the three headed back to their base at the main gates. Looks like the Crimson King and the White Cat snuck into the prison. The Crimson King, huh? He's that new monstrum that showed up, right? I guess this means they really are all in cahoots after all. Everyone always talking about how cool he looks. I wouldn't mind meeting him sometime. All that aside, the fact of the matter is they're breaking inmates out of the prison. What an awful fright. Who knows what kind of criminals those monstrums are freeing. Just what are the Roman garrison doing about this anyway? As usual, the Hieroglyph Knights are the only ones we can depend on. Master Shetlard would have rounded up these monstrums all at once. Makes you wonder why the Knights aren't in charge of guarding the city instead. If they could have done something, they would have.
I see. So that's what happened. Anyhow, Adel, take a look at all this. I get that it makes it less conspicuous for us to be coming and going with people here and all. But I'm not especially excited about the whole hiding in plain sight idea. A bar, of all things. He might play the part of a quiet old man, but that Parks, he gets the job done.
He's definitely not your average guy.
Yeah. You think? There must be more to him than he's letting on. Well, it will make it easier to gather information from the booze hounds.
Nonsense. I couldn't have done it alone. Carla from Pendleton was of great help. And that was thanks to you, Adol.
That reminds me. Carla mentioned she knew trustworthy people who could staff the bar.
Is that so? I wonder who they are.
If I remember right, the bar manager was some guy. He should be here soon.
My word! Look at how gorgeous this place is!
That's a guy?
Oh, it really is.
That voice.
You must be Adol.
So high
And
pitched.
a doll, you certainly are. You're even cuter than I thought.
I already don't like him.
Doll?
Oh, Dopey. Of course course I didn't forget about you. Those biceps are quite simply ravishing.
Oh, thanks, I guess.
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm guessing they know each other.
I am Shantae. From here on, I will be your lovely bar manager.
He is something else, ain't he?
Maybe he's just what we need.
And I'm Yufa. I'll be your hostess. I can't wait to start working with everyone.
She seems harmless at least.
Good. Now that we're all here, as manager, I wish to discuss the first order of business. Without one, a bar wouldn't be a bar at all.
And what's that?
A strip bar.
My dear Adol.
What are you talking about? Stripper
you
pole?
Take a guess.
Come on. A bar's gotta have alcohol.
Oh no, but so close. The booze comes after we decide on the menu. Give up? The answer is simple. What the bar needs is a proper name.
You're right, Shantae. A name is important.
Don't worry, I picked out a perfect name just for you, Adol darling. Are you ready for this?
I hope it's not something inappropriate.
I heard you travel quite a bit, Adol. But because of your predicament, you're no longer able to do so.
Oh, you don't say.
You're a flower capable of planting your roots anywhere, no matter how barren or harsh. And when spring arrives, a cute, robust yellow flower will bloom. Soon after, it becomes a fluffy cloud of little seeds that float into the wind on a new journey. You, my dear Adol, are a dandelion, and that's what this bar shall be called. I was aghast when Carla told me what happened to you, but I will do everything I can to help you float into the wind again.
Dandelion, huh? I like the sound of that.
You see, I was confident they'd be great. They're perfect for the job.
Yeah, I have to say, I was skeptical, but I think we'll be just fine.
I'm glad everyone's happy. By the way, Adol darling, I have a message for you from Carla.
Oh, hello, Adol.
What are you up to?
I guess there's no use hiding it. The truth is, I've always wanted to open a flower shop.
Why a flower shop?
Well, you see, I was relying on the White Cat's powers, hoping it would help people. But it wasn't helping anybody. Not truly. All this time, I was either hiding behind the Pendleton name or the White Cat. That's why I decided to do something. Not as a member of Pendleton, nor the White Cat, but as me, Krisha. I'm doing this for myself.
That takes a lot of courage.
Thanks. I built the shop and picked these flowers all by myself. I wanted to give it a personal touch. And best of all, I can consult for my own business free of charge.
Color me impressed.
Oh, it's nothing to be impressed about. Before this, everything I did was a result of a decision someone else made for me. But you're different, Adol. You travel on a road to your own destination. And if a road doesn't exist, you make one.
It's not as cool as you describing it.
But it is. You've inspired me to be brave. Like you, Edel.
Look, they're building something new here.
Are you opening a shop here?
Yes, ma'am. It'll be open for business very soon. I hope you'll all have a chance to visit.
What kind of shop is it gonna be?
It's already a lovely sight for sore eyes in this dreary part of town.
Thank you for doing this, Adol. It seems this is just what she needed to finally take that first step. She's a smart girl with so much potential, but she's too kind for a place like Pendleton. The company's success is driven by sheer capital and steep profit margins. There's no need for her to be forced into that kind of environment.
You really love your sister.
It's merely a pragmatic observation. Despite her gentle nature and the fact that she's adopted, we're actually quite similar.
Krisha was adopted? We already know that.
Oh, I suppose I haven't told you. But whether or not we share the same blood is of little significance to me. I wouldn't treat her differently for something as trivial as that.
Thank you for helping the dandelion.
There's no need for thanks. Think of it as a favor returned for helping Krisha and me. Since you'll be in Balduke for a while, I'm sure we'll meet again soon.
Interesting. So this is the adventurer Adol Kristin.
The generous white cat would hardly be seen again. Naturally, some of the residents expressed their resentment towards her. But the positivity of a single voice resonated over them. That voice belonged to Krisha, cheerfully advertising the day's freshest arrangements. It was the first budding flowers to come in Shantytown. I couldn't read that fast. Are we at chapter 2? Meanwhile. I have to say, these are pretty good graphics for a PlayStation 4 game. My head is killing me. How long have I been out for? At all? Looks like I'm in a prison cell. It's so quiet in here. I should take a look around. There appears to be something shimmering on the floor. Adol extended his arm with all his might, reeling the shiny object in with all his fingers. Wire acquired.
You're finally awake.
Where am I?
As you can see, you're in Balduke Prison.
How long have I been here?
I'm afraid I don't know. I've just been assigned to watch you.
I need to speak with someone outside. Actually, what's going to happen to me?
Sorry, but I don't have the answers you want. I'll bring you food and water, and I'll check up on you on my rounds. Don't try anything funny, okay? Even if you somehow get out of that cell, you'll never find your way out of the prison. Recently, some monstrum called the Crimson King supposedly snuck in. There was a big fuss about it, but we're safe here. No one gets in or out. We're in the most secure part of the prison, the special sector.
So, are they saying Adol is still in the prison? White Cat's melancholy trophy earned. Twilight Shard acquired. A few days later. So you must be the alter ego of the White Cat. Don't take this the wrong way, but I was expecting someone more outgoing. Sorry to disappoint. I thought that if I talked a certain way, I might gradually become more like that. Ah, so that's why he sounded different. I also didn't think Adol would find out the way he did. Just be happy that you felt comfortable enough to visit as is. This bar was designed to be a secure location where monstrums can collaborate. You'll be safe here. Make yourself at home. Thank you very much. I didn't know the prison was in such a rough state. We'll need to find you guys a way to check out the other sectors. That's not all. I have new information to report. Not long ago, I was digging through a list of prisoners for the past 6 months. I discovered some people were detained despite having no charges. They're arresting people who haven't done anything wrong? I'm not saying that. I wonder how many innocent people there are now. Currently at least 5 that I know of. Still, that's too many falsely convicted... Falsely convicted citizens to be a simple faux pas. Your friend, is he one of them? Yes. What if we break into the prison? We might find them there. Ah, that's right. What did they look like? I'm afraid I don't know, but any information you could find could help. Adol, be on the lookout for anybody who looks like they might be one of them, okay? And here I thought Balduke was supposed to be a safe place. Speaking of which, I hear one of the monstrums is particularly dangerous. He will supposedly attack anyone bearing any semblance of a warrior, unprovoked. The Feral Hawk, right? Oh yeah, what's he like? Well, how do I put this? He's aggressive and rowdy with a bad temper to boot. He's not even afraid of the Roman soldiers or the hieroglyph knights. He's also been especially unruly when he gets drunk. Now that sounds like a guy you lock up and drop a key in the ocean for. Believe me, Warden Belger has been trying to for a long time. The Warden is a virtuous man. Yeah. For the time being, Adol, your goal is to undo the barriers around the city. You should also search for other ways to sneak into the prison. I'm coming with you. Let's go, Adol. Chapter 3. The Feral Hawk's Fury. Oh, Adol, I nearly forgot. There's something I wanted to show you. Is it an antique lantern or something? It does look like it, doesn't it? It's gone through a lot, right? Funny story, last night on my way home from the shop, a woman approached me. She was dressed in black, said her name was Aprilis. Out of nowhere, she hands me this weird-looking lantern. The Lantern of Crossing, she called it. Said she could use it to help the Crimson King. Hey, if what she said was true, then it must be able to. The Grimwald Nox you were just talking about. It's like an alternate world monstrums are forced to fight in, right? Apparently anyone, monstrum or not, can get into the Grimwald Nox with this lantern. So figure, hey, what's there to lose? If there's something I can use to help you, then it's alright in my book. I'm counting on you, Dogi. Hey, just like always, partner. And that's not all it can do. This lantern can recreate instances of the Grimwald you've encountered in the past. If you think there's something you want to check out, come and see me. One last thing. Turns out there's a use for those Twilight Shards you've been picking up. With this lantern, you can exchange them for something that might come in handy. Just think that just about sums it up. Keep giving it the good fight out there, alright? The Dandelion, a prime location for your hideout. Before you venture into the city, speak to your friends in the Dandelion first. Companions who support Adol's Monstrum activities will gather at the Dandelion. Make the most of the Dandelion as your base of adventure. Members of the Dandelion will provide support during Grimwald's next Nox battles. Use the lantern or crossing to exchange Twilight Shards for items and materials. What do I need this stuff for? I've been broadcasting for about an hour. I don't know why, but my throat's bone dry, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me save. We're in a new chapter, so next time we'll probably try to complete the whole chapter without me talking as much. Who knows? I'm at level 11. We'll see where the Crimson King ends. But startling discovery. Looks like Adol is somehow still in the prison. Who knows? We're gonna have to find out. So this is PlayFreak_34 signing off.